What was the most difficult thing to relearn? So it's from the waist down,
From like the chest.
the chest down.
Yeah, so I can't move or feel from I could feel one nipple and I can't feel the other.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Which one can you feel? The left?
I could feel this one and I can't feel this one. So you could
Interesting.
rip this motherfucker off and I wouldn't feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
So the dick, no go.
No go on the dick.
What was that like?
That's
Was that the hardest part of it
that was
all?
one of them because like
You were using it.
If there was something that I was meant to do at that time, I was
It was
fucking,
dick down.
I was digging them down.
At
bro.
least you did a bunch of dicking before that. Not that it makes up for the fact, but
I told myself that like when I had just gotten shot, I was like, well, at least I had fun, you know?
Right.
But then now I look back now and I'm like, at 21, you're a fucking baby, dude.
Right.
Like you're
Now
still,
you're like, find the cure, please.
yeah, man. All this
Damn.
fucking I've been missing out. I mean, obviously I can still fuck, but I just can't feel it.
What happened with your girlfriend?
So I was with the girl that I was with.
Did she stay with you?
Yeah.
Through a lot of it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were together like 6 months before when
When it happened.
when it happened. And then the crazy thing was that like maybe like 2 weeks to a month before that, I asked her, it was a like different, I wasn't thinking about gun violence, but I asked her like, yo, if something happened to me, you think you would still be with me? God. And then like whatever, 2
Did
weeks
she
or a
say
month.
yes?
Yeah, she said yeah.
And you
and then-
really put her to the test,
Yeah,
huh?
like when she walked into the hospital room when the first time after I had gotten shot, I just looked at her like, told you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then she stayed. Yeah, we stayed. She stayed. We stayed
For how
together. We actually got married. We were together for
What?
8 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a real one, man. Like we split up, but we're still cool to this day. You know, like we still have a pretty dope relationship.
Did you figure out how to do things sexually?
Basically.
Sexually speaking.
Yeah. We kind of like explored that shit together.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
You did.
Which it was kind of weird because
Right.
I was actually her first everything too.
Really?
So she was like unexperienced. So it
Yeah.
was literally we were fucking experimenting without the shit, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Did
yeah.
it take you a while to get there?
Not really. Like I was fucking around. Like we were messing around in
Yeah,
the
right,
rehab
right.
and shit, you know. But as far as like sex and all that, because it's weird. Like so like what happens is like I feel like a lot of people don't know this, but like the way how erections work for us is like we get a double erection. A lot of people don't know that. So you get the
What do you
one.
mean?
You get like, so if someone's like touching your shit or
Yeah.
like is any would, but then after that, like when you're gonna, let's say when you start having sex,
Mm-hmm.
your brain sends a signal down to your dick that says, stay hard, my boy, because we putting in work right now.
Yeah.
So I
yeah,
don't-
that's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so I don't get that signal. So I have to take something. I have to take like Viagra or something.
You don't get that signal?
No, what my brain tries to send the signal, but where my injury is, it stops.
Right. So one half of the erection is
Doesn't
working.
work. Yeah. So like if you touch my shit, it'll get hard. But it like
Whoa. Okay. So you still can get an erection.
yeah.
Wait. What?
I
Okay. So
can't.
take me back. All right. Go.
Well, I can, but the thing is that because I don't get that second signal, it doesn't last that long. So if you're lucky, you'll get a 5-minute woo without anything. So you have to take something like Viagra or there's a whole lot of shit like
that's
Cialis,
so
all this
crazy.
shit. All this-
Okay. So
Or
wow.
there's like these injections that you put in your dick, like it's,
Right.
It's
But
that
but
type
you
shit.
still can get a boner without anything.
Yeah.
That is what's crazy to me. I thought it just dead.
No. Like,
Got
I
it.
just-
But someone has to be touching it.
yeah, and then like you still get like morning woods.
Right. And
Yeah.
in your brain, like all the same chemical reactions still happen, right? Like while you're having sex, do you feel the same drive?
Nah.
No.
Like having an injury is basically like cutting your balls off. So like
Right.
I that's one of the things that I say. Like I've been cool. Suicide has never kind of like entered my head at any time.
Right.
But one of the things that I do say that if I had the same sex drive that I did before my injury, I would have fucking blown my brains out already. Yeah, if I wasn't satisfying that, yeah.
Right.
But I don't get like that. Like I don't get that like urge. I don't get that like
Interesting.
horniness. Like yeah, I don't get none of that. That's all testosterone.
Right.
So you like I really realized like
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
after my injury is when I really like your dick does a lot of thinking for you, bro. Like it is really leading a lot of the way, bro. It is affecting a lot of the way that you're thinking.
Because I had no idea that you still even had the possibility of getting erect.
No.
So if you take Viagra, you'll get erect because it's all blood, right? It's blood flow and shit.
What that does, it just keeps it hard for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
That's the only
So you can still do that shit, right?
Oh yeah, I can still.
Yeah. What about busting loads?
Nah.
That's
you can,
impossible.
You can, but it's almost impossible. Like if you're like
how can you?
So they make like these vibrators that are kind of like special for.
Does it go up your ass?
No. Like you literally just kind of like hold it to your balls, kind of thing, and it just.
You ever think about trying the prostate? The old tickly dude.
It might work.
Bill Murray, you know what I mean?
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm sure you get a little, but I don't think it's the same as like.
So how could you might possibly come? Does it happen to paralyzed people ever?
It does, but it's like almost impossible. Like just if you're just trying to do it.
Right. Is a wet dream possible? Is that?
I have no idea. Like,
but how would it be possible?
I don't think it is possible because again, it goes back to like you're like when you're having that wet dream, your brain sends a signal to your dick like let it go.
But you said there's like these weird off chance that it has happened, right?
Like I know people, like I know a quad that they had a daughter through the whole with that vibrator thing.
So what does the vibrator thing do? Does it
like stimulates? I don't know. It stimulates it in the right way where you bust a nut, but we don't. So when you bust a nut, like again, your brain sends a signal to your dick, and then it tells. There's like that little thing that makes you shoot that shit out.
Yeah, baby.
Cause that's how you get people pregnant. Cause like that
fucker goes like you shoot at it's like 90 miles an hour comes out your dick.
Yeah.
And that's not even a made up number.
No, yeah.
I remember learning that.
You know why that happens, right? Because
baby, that's the fourth gear.
No, the reason that it has to come out like that is because
it's got to reach the egg.
Because the sperm has to travel kind of like the equivalent of like going from LA to New York. So
it's
that
like Superman,
that
baby.
shooting is taking the plane. Yeah.
They're on a mission.
Yeah. That's why they. So what happens with us if we do bust a nut? It doesn't shoot. It just kind of like.
Just kind of locks out.
It kind of just like dribbles out all sadly.
Wait for me.
Yeah. I'm still here. You know?